we're entering the fire service healthy. We're young. We have extensive medical checks before we get hired by the fire department, and so we're coming in healthy. And throughout our career, it's really up to you as a new member to take care of yourself throughout your career. That way when you retire, you're healthy out, and you can spend that time after you retire with your family like it should be.
Healthy In, Healthy Out is a publication about best practices. In fact, I have one right here. This is the cover page, and inside this document, it has best practices related to eating healthy, related to how we attack fires, how we clean up our clothes and our bunkers after fires, and encouraging annual medical physicals. It has been so well received in the fire service, it really serves as a model for what you would hand to an elected official or someone else that was interested about the fire service, all of the things that we face, certainly the dangers that we face. And there are a lot of personal stories in here related to cancer survivors, it was no doubt that the cancer that they contracted was because of the work that they had done on the job, and it's basically been sent all over the world.
In May of 2014, I was diagnosed with kidney cancer. Because of the series of circumstance and how lucky I was to have early diagnosis and be cancer-free, the thing I wanted to do most was to get involved so I can teach the young members the importance of taking care of themselves. Before I was diagnosed, I went to, the union holds these little mini education seminars, and it has a variety of topics, and one of them, the Firefighter Cancer Support Network came in to talk to us. And in this particular class, they started talking about how we're exposed through our skin. Our skin pores open up, and we're getting carcinogen through our skin, through our hair, sweat pores, and it kind of opened my eyes to I'm thinking about this all wrong. I need to start taking care of myself. And changing my ways.
Yeah, I feel the biggest cancer threats in the fire service right now is ignorance and reluctance. And I feel, and I don't mean ignorance in that we're not smart, but I don't think we know all the answers, and I don't think we know how serious the threat is. And so trying to find that information and trying to find solutions to resolve the problems is a big challenge for us. And our reluctance to change the way we've done things is a big challenge for us.
When we go to fires, part of the process of getting back in service is now deconning all of our gear, which means we get the engine back in service, but we also get our own selves back in service, which means we take hot showers, we clean our gear, and that means we might repeat that hot shower also to make sure we get rid of those toxins that are being absorbed into our skin. Dirty gear and dirty helmets are no longer acceptable in the fire station. It's what's killing us, and we need to be better.
And so here's an example. This is my old helmet. See how dirty this is? Every single time I put this on my head, I'm exposing myself to cancer-causing agents. Every single time. Whether it's training, whether it's a call that doesn't have a fire, I'm exposing myself. And I was naive. I thought I was looking pretty cool. In 2014, well, in 2011, that's where actually through the Firefighter Cancer Support Network that my mind had changed. And now, although it's a different color, this helmet's 2 years old and it looks brand new. And it's because I clean it after every single call.
The Firefighter Cancer Support Network in Washington provides support to firefighters and their families when facing a diagnosis of cancer. We do this by meeting with them personally and providing a resource, a toolkit resource, and connecting them with a mentor. The toolkit is a simple hanging file box that has some really basic things in there that we've found throughout the years have been very beneficial when someone's going through cancer treatment, such as a notebook to take notes when you're at the doctor's office, when you're getting the diagnosis, when you're getting a treatment plan. You typically only remember about 10% of the conversation, so having someone taking notes is very important. And then while you're driving around throughout the day thinking about your new diagnosis, you'll come up with questions you want to ask your doctor, and we encourage you people to write down these questions to ask the doctors at their next appointment.
Yeah, the Washington State Council of Firefighters has been one of the leaders in this country in protecting firefighters and protecting those firefighters before they get sick and after they get sick.
PIERS, the Personal Injury and Illness Exposure Reporting System, is an important tool for a new member to document their health. Take control of your health today for the rest of your career, because although you're healthy today, we don't know what you may be facing tomorrow through your exposures. And this way you can track your exposures, you can track your health throughout your career, and when you find some changes or some anomalies during your annual physicals, it's easier to go back and find out where that happened.
I knew that I had an increased risk of breast cancer. I didn't know how much. I now know from data that's been brought forward by the IAFF that I have, after the age of 50, a 2.6 times greater likelihood of breast cancer than the average woman. And staggeringly, I have a 5 times greater risk of cervical cancer right now at this age. And those are hard facts that I wouldn't have known on my own.
Our job obviously is inherently dangerous, and it's going to expose us on a daily basis, but there's no reason that we can't protect ourselves better.